Gemini, hi. Andrea Cox here. Gonna take a quick swig of guayasa, great coffee replacer. I noticed this came out in the Scorpio video I just did. I've done Aries and Scorpio thus far for July. The sunlight just came through. So I feel like you've got the sun in, I believe the sun is still in Gemini in Vedic astrology. I'm not an astrologer. Let me give you the 30-second background. I am Andrea Cox. I am a detox and health specialist by trade. However, having a Pisces sun, Pisces Venus, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio north node, Scorpio Saturn placement, it's like, or no, Scorpio isn't my Saturn placement. But the intuition, it's definitely being channeled through this work. I have a sister channel on here. It is Andrea Cox TV. We are over 3 million views, 17,000 subscribers. So after you like and subscribe to this channel, please hop over to Andrea Cox TV and subscribe there. Private readings, Akashic Record, lookups, rewriting. I work with the shaman to do that. They can be found at thedetoxintuitive.com. I have had excellent feedback from my love readings, health readings, and the Akashic Record rewritings. Excellent feedback. Haven't had an unhappy person yet. I can get the readings to you within 48 hours. I've had 7 readings come in the last 24 hours. So that's a positive. That was done from a daily read I did the other day. So it must have resonated with a lot of people. Okay, let's get started. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I'm also using Whispers of Healing for your healing. This is for the first part of July. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot, and I have a little dish of crystals here that sleep next to my bed. Sage those out. So I'm doing a shorter read this month for all of you, something just to make sure we get you in proper alignment for the month ahead. I feel like you guys are coming out of it, right? Last year, why wants to come out? And regeneration. You guys are going through a major awakening. You have been for a while. I'm gonna just read why. I'm gonna clarify to see who the players in the ball game are, so to speak. The Y card with the Shadowscapes Tarot. Yeah, it's funny that the, and then all that glitters. Oh, Gemini. I feel you're sad. I usually, like I just did the Scorpio reading, and you know, whenever I do a reading for a certain sign, I pick up that energy, and being a Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, wow, this wanted to flip over. Temperance. You're holding back on something. So temperance, when temperance shows up, and excuse me, I've had someone walk in, I think. One moment. My apologies. Christian, is that you? No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hang on 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Here. Hi, Christian. Honey, you can come in. It's okay. It's your loss too. I paused it. So just try it on your day. So, and I gotta calm the dogs down. I'm in the adult one. It's okay. It's only 4,000 people. It's okay. I would go around that one. Unless you want to be on camera. I don't. Are you sure? No, honey, it's fine, really. Sorry. I want the dogs to be all. Oh, that's okay. They're okay. Do you mind if I talk? Okay. Okay, you guys, sorry. I have someone staying here and he just came home. Okay, so it's funny, you know, whenever I do a reading, I pick up on the energy of, come on, Lewis, come on, come on. I pick up on the energy of that sign or whoever's watching the video. And usually with Gemini, so with Scorpio, I feel really like cussy and things like that. But with Gemini, I always feel Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone's cut you out. Eight of Swords and the Sun. Remember I pointed to the Sun coming through? King of Cups. You want to give your love, but you're in the Magician. Okay. So with Gemini, usually I feel scatterbrained after a read. Like I feel like I'm of two minds. Like there's always like something I'm contemplating or something like that. Hang on. Sorry, my dog was going to knock down my whole setup. Sorry about the interruption, you guys. I don't want to break up this reading because I feel like this is important to kind of feel into your energy. So I feel like in the beginning of the month, there's a sadness. You've been in the Eight of Cups. Temperance, you've been you or someone else. So this can be the energy of you or the person you're dealing with. So let me just take a look over your cards for a moment. So delve within. So you're out of the Eight of Cups. So this is good. You're out of the Eight of Cups and you are going within. Temperance. You're having temperance. This was you or the person you're dealing with. I'm going to read the card Why to you. I'm going to read the relationship and the protection message. I feel like money-wise, things are good. You could, though, be lying to yourself either with how much money you truly have to spend, or almost like there's a fear of letting someone know where your money really is. Like there's a fear of letting someone know how much money you truly have or that you don't have. Maybe there's a facade going on. Maybe okay, let me read the Why card for you. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past, such as your childhood. I'm reading from the book, you guys. When you ask yourself, God, I feel so sad when I'm doing this. I feel like I'm picking up on your energy. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself? I just smelled something catch on fire. Maybe that'll resonate with you guys. What does that tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? I feel like your money's good. Protection message. Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. Okay, I'm going to take a look at these other cards. So again, this can be your energy, or this is Lewis, or who you're dealing with. I do feel Lewis is going to take center stage. So, this might be a sign. My dog interrupting, smelling something, people walking in. It might be a sign that you have too much going on in your own life. That's the feeling I always get when I do a Gemini reading. Like you're scared to say no to people. Like you're scared to turn down going to that party or anything social. We know how Geminis love to socialize. Be sure you're taking time for yourself, or you're scared to say no to that person, or you're scared to speak. I think, Gemini, looking at your cards, someone was being patient and they were waiting for you, or you were waiting, like we're waiting for Lewis to calm down, or you were waiting on someone else, waiting for the right time. I'm surprised the Seven of Pentacles isn't out. And you were greeted, or they were greeted with something they didn't. You were going to fall down, Lewis. Got a lot going on in your life. Maybe you were keeping someone from falling down. Like I am Lewis. So it looks like with the way the cards are facing in, these are facing each other. So the Queen of Swords, that's you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female, even though it's a queen. That's someone who cuts people out. She uses her sword and she cuts people out of her life, he or she. It looks like someone was really hurt. So either someone did this to you or you did this to someone. Someone was really hurt and they went within. Notice this woman here has like she has the world in her hands. She's literally holding, it looks like a crystal ball, but the world. There's a dragon above her, might have the Chinese sign of a dragon. There's a mouse below. She's sitting in a tree and she was patient. She waited and waited and waited. And why do I feel like this person took on Queen of Swords properties and decided to just start cutting things out of her or his life? So Gemini, either you or someone else was extremely patient waiting for something. And I do feel like one person was shocked because, like it shocked me when I pulled the card, when Lewis fell down. Those things, when he was about to fall down, those things mean something. I feel like someone was shocked at a reaction that they got from someone when they tried to go towards them. I do feel that strongly. And, whenever we rub up against each other, come together in a union, in a relationship, we take on 50% of that other person's properties. So I feel like someone went through the ringer, and I mean the emotional ringer. But now you've got three really good cards after this. You have the Sun card, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Magician. Sun, Leo, this is a male in the card, but it can be male, female. King of Cups, king of emotions, love, feelings, intuition, male or female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is a king. It's not a knight. It's not a princess. It's not a queen. It's a king. This is someone who has learned to master their emotions. Water signs, until they get to king status, even when they're at queen status, they have trouble managing their emotions. And this is a person that has mastered them. I feel like it could be this person back here. So you have the Sun leading you into the King of Cups. And then we've got a Magician card here. That's your card, Gemini. Magician. But I want to clarify that card because I feel like you're dealing with someone, yeah, Two of Swords. Someone who cut through the bullshit. That comes out in all your readings. Maybe you want to be the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is kind of your player card, you know, the card that comes in and out, never really sticks around for long. So maybe that's the vibe someone's getting from you, Gemini, and or that you're getting from someone else. Magician, Emperor. So card of Aries, or, you know, Gemini, I'm really feeling you've had strength. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. I want to clarify, the Nine of Pentacles is the happy single. See, she's playing the piano. She's got again, the world, just like this Temperance card, just like this Patience card holding the world. This woman has the world in a tree above her. So here she was sitting in the tree with the world in her hands. And she put the world up in a tree and she's playing the piano underneath the tree. So someone's had a major awakening through this process. I feel like two people have, but one maybe, you know, we never go at the same rate. These two, so who is the Magician? Strength card came out again. And who is Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. One more clarifier for the Nine of Pentacles. More clarifier for the Nine of Pentacles. Jesus of Nazareth, God, Universe, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary, I call you in. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Someone regretting loss in the past. Make sure you don't go off being a Knight of Pentacles. That's not a king. It looks like to me that you have a good chance here to go from the Magician, which is your card, kind of the trickster card, the player card. And you have a choice here. Something hurt you or you hurt someone else. You can go into Emperor status, pure masculinity, running a household, being the man of your household, taking control of any obstacle that comes your way, handling it calmly. They're a little bit stern, though. They can fly off at the handle. Or you're going to just be the Knight of Wands, not a king, definitely not an emperor. You can't get better than this. Someone is making you into a better man or woman right here. There's two ways you can go. Okay, so let's pull a health card for you. I feel like this one just wants to pop out. Positive-minded people. So card number 23. So excited I get to get out of the house now. I've worked all day. Positive-minded people. Spending time with people who elevate you and help you see things from a fresh perspective will help you disengage from negative emotions. When you are surrounded with love and peace, you protect yourself from negativity. You can create so many positive shifts in your life by hanging out with people who are empowering. Connect with people who have the same values as you. Your friends are a reflection of you. Remember to express love and compassion to the people you surround yourself with. A woman and a young child play with soap bubbles. Bubbles usually mean there are blessings around you. Here they depict the diverse facets of your life. Gemini, I got to be honest with you. You know, you guys can be harsh at the mouth, and sometimes that can run off onto other people. And I feel like someone has is feeling guilty for protecting themselves, possibly from you, or you may be feeling this. But if it doesn't feel right to you, it doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right to them, it doesn't feel right. Someone's been hurt in this game, maybe two people. But, you know, I see two people, one person that's had a complete transformation. They may have a little more work to do. And another person that has a choice, whether to transform into this Knight of Wands, this in and out. This is the guy that comes in and out. Or this, the Emperor. Amazing how tarot works, right? You watch me shuffle the cards. Amazing how this works. So I'm a female. I don't want to become a Knight of Wands or an Emperor, but if I was a male, I'd choose this. But the choice is always yours, Gemini. The thing about becoming an Emperor is once you step into that high vibrating level, there's no turning back because you are stepping into manhood. I don't care if you're 5 or 50, right? So I'm going to use a quick example and then I'm going to get out of here. Thank goodness. It's such a beautiful day. I've spent it inside. I have a young man staying with me, really young, really good looking kid. And he's a veteran. He's already been to war and he's like 27. And so spiritually grounded. That's an Emperor or someone that's right there. You know, nothing can unshake him, can unsettle him. That's an Emperor. An Emperor doesn't go in and out of someone's life. They don't want to hurt anyone. They are straightforward and honest. They are building their wealth to provide for a family. That's an Emperor. Okay, you guys, I'm going to share links in the description box. I love each and every one of you. And I'll be doing a mid-month as well. Be well.